What's up, boys? Long time no see, I know, but if you guys saw my Instagram stories, you would have seen that I promised you guys that once I came back from Ohio, I would be back on the content, and it wouldn't be just car talks, it would be everything. And you know, I'm headed to get some water first. I want to get some water before my workout, but I'm about to hit a calisthenics workout. I know it's been a while, but I'm going to try and record content the best I can. But starting March, the first week of March, that's when the content is going to be way fucking better. Because we're getting our own place, and I'm going to be completely undistracted. It's not going to be a house full of people all of the time. You know, not a dog barking all the time. So I can actually record content. So that'll be awesome. So I'm headed to a little calisthenics gym. I hope to God that it's still there, because last time I was there, which was probably about 6 months ago, there was construction going on and they blocked it off, and I was very disappointed. So I hope the construction workers were not tasked to get rid of it, or it's not blocked off still. So we'll see though, we'll see. They're building a bunch of apartment buildings over there, and hopefully we can get a good calisthenics workout in the sun. It's a sunny day, it's beautiful, perfect weather. You know, I just came back from super cold weather, so it's probably about, I want to say like 55 degrees, but you know, we should have a good workout. And you know, obviously I got in the sun as much as I could this morning. It's my day off from work. I do have a 9-to-5 job, but you know, that's all the thing. I want my content to be, you know, relatable. I don't want it to be like everybody else. You know, they're like, you gotta buy this organic food. Like, I literally saw a fucking short form video of this guy, and he was like, shit, I can turn here. I'm fucking dumb. Anyways, he's like, this is how you eat on a budget. And it turned out to be like $30 a day in food. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, that's not budget. that is very expensive. That is, if you eat $30 a day every day, that is quite literally fucking almost $1,000 a month. That's $900 a month. That is not budget. So I want to be relatable to you guys. I don't want to be that rich guy saying you have to buy grass-fed beef here. You got to get all raw milk. You know, it's like a lot of people can't afford that and they want to eat healthy. You know what I mean? And obviously, if you're trying to build muscle, you are going to have to spend more money on food, because you're going to be eating a lot more food. But that's just the game. You know, a lot of you guys probably spend a lot of money on alcohol, weed, all kinds of other unnecessary stuff. We all have priorities. We all have goals. We all do what we want to do. So you just have to keep that in mind. But I'm about to go in here and get some water. I like Arrowhead spring water. Makes me feel the best. There's no additives, just straight from the spring. Crystal Geyser made me feel weird. You know, I don't know what they do to their water, but I don't trust it anymore. I don't think you should either. It tastes a lot different. It tastes like tap water. I don't know. We've acquired the water. Now we're gonna head to that little calisthenics area. I wouldn't even call it a gym. It's just a pull-up bar. That's it. Maybe a dip bar? I don't know. But get out of here. You know, like I got this Arrowhead water, and you know, a lot of people are not really aware of the water they're drinking and how important it is and imperative it is to get the correct water. Generally, bro, when you drink the right water, you will feel it. You will feel the difference, because you won't be an airhead. You know, you won't be dumb. Essentially, you won't think you're dumb anymore. You know, I thought I was dumb for the longest time, and it's really just the stuff you're putting in your body, right? If you're putting a bunch of bullshit in your body, that's what you're gonna get out. Your brain isn't gonna think properly. You know, you're not going to be able to actually function at your body's peak ability. And there's so many different things, bro. There's so many different things that contribute to your health, to your body's operating at its peak ability. And water is one of those important things. You know, when we get our own place, I'm going to invest in an RO pot, which is like, it's like a Keurig, but for RO water. It just kind of filters out your water. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But you'll notice the difference, dude. You'll notice that it's huge. Huge. And, you know, right now I'm just buying Arrowhead jugs. You know, the RO pot is about $300, and it's better than, you know, spending $800 on installing an RO system. You know, unless you have the money, you can do that. But RO pot, perfect. You know, you can pour in, and this is another thing that for some reason took me a long time to realize, is that the reason why I was still feeling those Arrowhead effects is because I was still using tap water to cook my rice. I was still using tap water to make my coffee. And you're still consuming that tap water, and you're still getting the effects of the heavy metals, the fluoride that's in it, you know. And obviously there's still fluoride in the spring water I drink, but that is a completely different fluoride. That is naturally occurring fluoride. And naturally occurring fluoride is a mineral, and that does clean your teeth, as they say. But the fluoride that's in our water is a very harsh chemical, and that harsh chemical is a byproduct of aluminum manufacturing. And these aluminum manufacturers, they couldn't get rid of their fluoride because it's a byproduct of manufacturing aluminum. So what they did is they converted it into a fluoride that you can consume, that is somewhat safe, that, you know, you won't die immediately upon consuming it, but it still fucks you up a lot. And, you know, they wear hazmat suits when they pour it in the water. That should raise alarms in people. And it's just really bad because they needed a way to get rid of their fluoride without spending a ton of money, because they're all about making money. So they convince us that it's good for us, so they can cheaply get rid of it, because people will buy it and put it in the water. They'll put it in our toothpaste. Stannous fluoride, sodium fluoride. Ah, dude, it looks like there's still a lot of construction going on. Oh, but that's on that side. We'll see. We'll definitely see. So unfortunately, it's still blocked off because construction workers are dragging ass. Can't even finish it. And I'm just playing it. This shit takes a while, but look at this. There it is, bro. There it is, and they're probably gonna get rid of it. It's fucked up. So after about an hour of searching, I found this. You know, I was just kind of driving around. You can't really look up where these things are. You just kind of gotta find it, right? So unfortunately, we don't have a pull-up bar, but there's a conveniently placed mesquite tree right there that you can't see that I'm gonna use. I do have gloves in my backpack from work, so I'm probably gonna use those, because I tried pull-ups on it and it was kind of like stabbing my hand a little bit. But, you know, we'll make do with what we got here. You know, this ain't bad. I mean, it would be the cherry on top if it had a pull-up bar. I would be coming here every day. You know, the reason why I want to come outside and do calisthenics and not go to the gym is because it's good to, you know, work out in the sun at least once a week. You should be getting as much sun as you possibly can. So we're out here, you know, we're gonna do a calisthenics workout. I have it all written down in my journal here. You know, I already wrote down a workout. These are necessary for working out. Always have a journal, But anyways, let's get started. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm just doing pull-ups and Australian pull-ups. And basically that's just like a really good back workout. It's always good to start with the hardest ones first when you have the most energy, and you could just knock them out. But you know, the idea is just to get a nice little back pump here, and then next we're gonna hit some chest. We're probably gonna do some dips and some push-ups on the bar, which is right here. And yeah, we'll see how that goes, but just the general premise right here. Honestly, this park is kind of shit, but we're kind of making do with what we got here. I ain't got much time, but right here we got two little bars that I could use to. I'm gonna probably use this one and do some close-handed push-ups, and then do some normal push-ups on this bar. But I need to find a better park. Hopefully next week I can find a better park and I can post a nice video for you guys. But for right now, we gotta work with what we got. So we're gonna get this done. By the way, I fucking suck at these because I never do these. I'm just trying to do something here. Holy shit, at least I can feel it in my core. God damn. I guess now what I'm gonna attempt to do here is hold. Because usually I would do leg raises again while doing that, and then do a leg hold while it's like hanging. Hold myself up. Really good workout, but they just don't have it here. Now I'm carrying a little bit more fat right now. Obviously, still have abs and shit. Obviously, I'm still a little cut, but I'm eating around 4,300 calories a day. Probably can't even see my head. I'm probably eating around 4,300 calories a day. Now, obviously, I'm not eating bullshit food like a lot of you guys probably are, but I'm eating red meat, eggs, raw milk, cheese, lots of animal products, mainly red meat and eggs, but just eating a shitload of that. You know, obviously, you know, I got my sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, almonds, almond butter, you know, everything. You know, I have a pretty simple diet, but I'm just eating a shit ton of it so I can build as much muscle as I can. And I've been doing pretty good. This little bulk, I'm probably about 50 days in, almost at the 2-month mark. You know, I think about 48, 49 days to be exact. And I'm up like, math in my head, 8 pounds. I'm up 8 pounds in around 48, 49 days. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, especially for staying lean. You know, obviously I'm putting on fat, like 2 pounds of that's probably fat, but it's probably like a 1-to-1 ratio. You know what I mean? You know, half fat, half muscle. But I don't really care to say like ultra lean or whatnot. I just want to build muscle like super quick, and I'll shred all that fat later. That's later. You know, I'm not like all self-conscious. I don't look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, I'm gaining fat, I need to go on a cut like soon. It's like, I'm probably gonna keep this bulk going for a while. Obviously, if it gets too out of hand, start cutting. But you know, I think I'll be good. I can lose weight pretty quickly on a cut with, you know, retaining my muscles. And everyone's like, you're gonna lose your muscle if you cut too hard. Brother, your body literally produces hormones. Like, when you have a lot of ghrelin, which is the hunger hormone, when you have a lot of ghrelin in your body's gonna produce more growth hormone. I can't even speak. More growth hormone, so that your body can actually retain the muscle it has. The only time you're gonna start losing muscle is if you completely starve yourself and don't eat any protein at all, or very little. Then your body's gonna start using the muscle as protein. Fact lesson for you guys. Always do dynamic stretching in between sets. I mean, not every set, but like have like a defined spot for it. It's a little bit of rest. Just gets the blood flowing, get your muscles stretched out. You have functionality and you're good. Ooh. Now it's time for this little workout finisher. Do some archer push-ups, I don't even know if this is a workout, but I'm doing it. Some archer Australian pull-ups. I hope that's a workout, but if it's not, then I'm a pioneer and I'm fucking awesome because I'm inventing shit. Anyways, so here we go. Here's another. So I just got done with my calisthenics workout, and you know, it's really difficult when you have to record everything. You know, usually I would be sweating, it'd be an intense workout, it'd be locked in, but now I'm like, I gotta get the angle, I gotta get the recording, I gotta talk to everybody, I gotta make sure I'm doing it right, all these different things, man. And You know, you can't just sit there and be like, I'm just gonna work out, hit this lift, that's it, and like do it super intense and focus on intensity. I'm actually focusing on the angles and shit. So that's what we gotta do. Anyways, I'm gonna go home, cook a post-workout meal, you know, same meal every time. Basically, the premise with this YouTube channel now that I want to do is, you know, continue the car talks, continue traditional content that I do, but I also want to document my journey to becoming absolutely fucking jacked. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna authentically document it all, show you guys what I'm eating, how I'm shopping, how I'm saving money, how I'm doing it on a budget, you know, getting paid normal wages, having a normal job, being a normal guy, being able to relate to you guys other than, you know, all these other people, because I'm going to be documenting and also teaching you guys how you can do the same thing along the way. You know, I'm going to tell you guys what I'm learning, going to tell you guys everything I'm doing, all the shit. So I'm going to go home, cook a good protein meal. I got some New York steaks going, and you know, a lot of you guys are probably gonna be like, you just said do it on a budget, New York steaks. I like to shop the ads on, you know, like there's this grocery store named Safeway near my house. I like to shop the ads. A lot of the times they're doing a deal on steak. You know, it'll be like $6.99 a pound, T-bone, New York, whatever it is. I'm not gonna make this turn. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna cook some potatoes, some New York steaks, I'm gonna eat some almond butter. I don't even think I have cheese, but I'm also gonna get some raw milk in. And then later tonight, I'm probably not gonna record this. I'm gonna cook up just some eggs, you know, just some normal stuff. Eggs before bed is really good for you. And, you know, taking a spoonful of raw honey before bed is also really good for you. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some raw honey. I'm going to do some eggs. And, you know, go after these cars because I like to be patient. I don't want to pull out in front of anybody. There's nobody behind these people. I see it too much, you know. People are impatient. They have to make that risky turn even though there's nobody behind me. Right? I like to do the same thing. That's how I do it. But after I eat, I'm gonna go for a little digestion walk, get in the sun. I'm gonna eat in the sun, you know, trying to get as much sun as I can. It is my day off. It's Sunday, you know, it's my Calisthenics Sunday day. I try and work out in the sun and just getting as much sun as possible in general. So that'll be that. I'll see you guys at the house once I'm done cooking. We'll see you. So here I am, joined by 2 New Yorks, 2 potatoes, 2 oranges, a glass of raw milk. Pretty simple. Fry up some potatoes, cook up some steaks. I like to do a little medium rare. Try not to overcook your steak because you lose bioavailability. And you don't want that. You don't want to lose your bioavailability in your food. You want to be able to absorb as many nutrients as you can. So I'm going to feast on this. I'm going to sit in the sun, take a digestion walk afterward. It's been a pretty good day. Definitely have to find a better calisthenics setup than what I had. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy this meal. I'm going to feast. And I'll catch you guys in a second. So I'm tuned in from my garage now. This is going to be the end of the video. If you guys really enjoyed this and you want to see more, definitely comment and let me know. I mean, I'm going to be posting this type of content anyways from now on. The car talks are still going to be here. Do not worry. I'm still going to have those. I'm going to be posting more educational content. Going to be, you know, posting more videos like this. Basically documenting my everyday life. Documenting my way to absolutely becoming fucking jacked, you know. I'm in pretty good shape right now, but I wouldn't say I'm absolutely jacked. And that's just my plan right now, so hopefully I can execute for you guys on that, you know. just let me know if you guys really like this type of video. You know, obviously they're going to get better. They're going to improve from here. This is just kind of my first, like, here you go, here's a vlog type deal. You know, I'm obviously going to keep it raw. That's how I want it to be. But, you know, hope you guys enjoyed the video. And this is going to be the end of it. So, I love you guys. Stay disciplined. Take action. Have a blessed day.